Today is a special day because I am going on my first ever New York City rooftop. Now, I've been on a couple rooftops actually, but this one's like an actual rooftop with a super nice view, apparently. So let's go. So, not even gonna lie, today is probably the coldest day it has ever been for me in New York City because it is currently, I believe, like 16 degrees or something like that, or it's like 20 degrees, but it feels like 6. So we're wearing a puffer.
This is a Manhattan bound. This is a Bronx bound 5 express train.
So basically, I'm only even able to go to this rooftop is because last month, December, basically I met this guy during a event shoot where I shot Jesse. It's like this motivational speaker, and you know, whenever you meet people on jobs and they want to hang out, you just hang out. So we're actually meeting up with AJ. I need to figure out where to walk. I'm walking maybe like 15-20 minutes to Salesforce building, and then that's basically where we're gonna see the rooftop. It's basically around Bryant Park, so we're gonna see a lot of like central Manhattan, which is gonna be awesome. Building's right here, and now that I see it, I actually don't think we're going to the rooftop, but I think we're just gonna get some nice views. Sorry for lying. Besides that, I actually have to go to B&H today because I am pulling the trigger on basically a new camera, but you'll see what it is in about like 5 minutes. Okay, so we're here with AJ, and basically he is the one that is letting me check out Salesforce. And this might be a crazy question, but what is Salesforce?
So Salesforce is an internet company, and essentially it is used to track all of your customer data. So if you're trying to sell somebody and you reach out to them, you email them, you would log it in Salesforce, you would log all that activity, and then if you eventually sold them, that contract or that data would get stored in Salesforce.
Okay, so it's basically a data company.
Yes.
So is it kind of like, do they offer any services outside of like just data? Like, is it like kind of like Shopify?
We do have a Shopify, an e-commerce piece, yeah.
Okay, so but that's just a segment.
It's a segment, yeah. So
okay.
we could go into a deep rabbit hole in your blog. Deep rabbit hole.
Okay, but
look for us on a Super Bowl commercial, all right? We'll have a few.
Salesforce Super Bowl commercial. We're gonna check the view now, and yeah, this is crazy. We're basically in like smack center of Manhattan. Bryant Park's here. I'm assuming you can see Central Park.
Yeah, up over that way.
Yeah, you can see Central Park soon.
360 views. Also, you want to see Brooklyn, you want to see Jersey, we got it all up here.
Dude, this is... That's nice. Basically, we've finished hanging out with AJ. Dude, these corporate freaking offices are crazy. I can't even imagine why. I see why people have corporate jobs and they just never leave them. Dude, you get free snacks, you get amazing views, you know, and then you just do your work, whatever, and you get paid. But yeah, fun talking to AJ. Basically, We are now going to B&H. It is literally like fucking 10 degrees outside. It's freezing. I don't even want to feel I can't feel my hands, can't feel my ears. But we are going to B&H to basically buy the camera, and you'll see what the camera is in about 3 seconds when I get to B&H. Also, something I want to, see how fucking cold it is? Something I wanted to mention was I never really understood puffers. I thought they were just like a fashion statement, but after getting this puffer from Uniqlo, I understand the hype. Puffers are they're fucking like goated. Like, you literally don't feel anything. So earlier, my ears were fucking freezing. And being in this puffer hood, it's all better now. I can feel my ears again. My pants are frozen, my feet are frozen, my legs are frozen, but everything that's being covered by this puffer is absolutely warm. Okay, so we're here in B&H. Obviously, so for the past couple of days, I've been looking to buy 2 things. 1, the camera, and 2, obviously, a light. So I passed by the lighting area. Basically, I saw and just thought it'd be a good idea to ask. They have the light that I want. It's originally $200, so I saw that they had one used for about $160. Amazon also had it used for about $150, but you don't get to see it until you buy it. So I'm at B&H. I get to check out the used product first, and then basically, if it's good, I'll buy it. If not, I'll just buy it on Amazon. And yeah, so basically we're just checking out a light. Obviously, I'm buying a light. Alright, so we just got our packages. Basically, I spent a little more than I expected to because 1, the camera that I was buying, it has 2 options. Basically, it has internal storage, and I ended up getting the one with more. I thought it came with an SD card, and that's what the storage was, but it was actually the internal storage, so I upgraded it. And then I bought a light that I had my eye on, and it looked good, and it was basically like $50 off. Okay, it was like 30 something dollars off, and then decided to pull the trigger on that one. But we're gonna head home now, and then I'll show you guys what I got. All right, we are back. Basically, time to show you guys what I got. So I already said that I was buying a light, and then I'm also buying a camera. Now, what did I buy? Let me show you. I bought this used. It's basically a light that I've been looking at. We all know I fucking love lights. Lights basically just lets you control your subject, your environment, everything like that. It's wonderful. And I also was debating on buying this brand new, but I pulled the trigger because it came with a tripod, which, I mean, I didn't think it came with this, but I guess this one came with it. I guess whoever returned it came with it, so got a little nice tripod, which is cool. And then for the main thing, it's basically a tube light, but the caveat with this one that's nice is that it's magnetic. So let me see if I see anything magnetic I can stick it to. Okay, nothing magnetic, but basically just a tube light. It's nice and portable. Obviously, since moving to New York City, things need to be portable. This lets me carry it in my bag, makes it a little easier. Whoa. But yeah, basically just a tube light, and it's pretty nice. And now, the main event. I got the DJI Nano. So this thing has been on my mind for a while now, actually. And one reason I decided to get it was I feel like it's easier to film BTS, especially because this is actually magnetic, which is really nice. And it's small and portable. And another thing is that it has a detachable screen. So basically, as you can see in here, this doesn't have to be attached to the body for it to actually film. So I could basically use it as a monitor to kind of see if I'm in frame it or not. And I think it's just cool. Gonna use this more for BTS. I think it's just more compact and more easy to take around. I have a GoPro, but you know, not the same. And then another thing I found out, which makes this a better purchase, is that you don't have to have an SD card in here. It has internal storage, and basically all that means is I need a cable to plug this into my laptop and transfer footage. So with all the other devices that I have that are like portable, they all have a micro SD card, and that micro SD card makes things kind of tedious because first you need a micro SD card reader, and you gotta pull it out. Usually a lot of times, like with the smaller, like more portable gadgets, the SD card is a little more tedious, and that extra step just makes life kind of a bitch to do. Anyways, that is it. Basically, that is the haul. I didn't get to fully see a rooftop, a New York City rooftop, so that is a little bit of lie in the thumbnail or the title. Basically, I'm still looking for a true New York City rooftop where you get like a crazy view, but the view at the Salesforce lounge was crazy still. And then yeah, that is it for this vlog. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and I will be sharing more adventures and stuff in New York City. So till next time.